It is now 6:48, and you can see daylight showing the aftermath after 3 tornadoes touched down in parts of Texas. The town of Mineral Wells was hit late last night. We're looking live overhead on a building on Main Street that was destroyed by the high winds. Now, forecasters say these storms were part of a system that included at least 11 tornadoes in North Texas. That same system expected to bring possible massive flooding to parts of the Midwest today.
Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Badeau here with Kyle Bosch. It's now 11 minutes before 7 o'clock and we're starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. The
Fargo-Moorhead Diversion Authority has appealed a federal judge's order stopping construction on the Oxbow ring dike. The judge said last week it is illegal for construction to continue until Minnesota's environmental impact study is finished. That study is expected to be done by this summer. Diversion officials say it will take at least 2 weeks for the judge to rule on their appeal. The Clay County Commission is eyeballing some homes in North Moorhead as it plans to work on a new county jail. Commissioners say it's possible 8 to 10 homes may be bought out just north of the courthouse and law enforcement center to make room for the new $30 million jail project. The county has applied for a state grant to help cover some of the costs, but construction of the jail isn't expected to start until the spring of 2017. Cleanup is set to resume this morning after a stove fire forced the temporary evacuation of an apartment building in North Fargo. It all happened yesterday afternoon on the 3000 block of 10th Street North. Firefighters say it appears a burner left on ignited a pan of oil, burning the wall and cabinets around the stove. Damage is estimated at $20,000. One firefighter was hurt while making forced entry into the apartment. Coming up on 6:51, weather and traffic on the ones, getting started with Mick Care, and our slow return to more normal like temperatures is on.
Yes, but slow and steady wins the race, as the old fairy tale goes. Under the sunshiny, clear sky, we're above the 32-degree point for all areas in the valley, except over along Highway 71 there, Bemidji down to Wadena, Staples, New York Mills. Pockets of likely a little frost in northern Richland and central parts of Norman County. Earlier this morning, that's all gone. And this afternoon, we're going to be near 70 in the northern end of the valley, thanks to a little mini front that'll sneak through. Other than that, not too many weather worries again today, other than bring your sunglasses, and I think you're going for short sleeves today. That's all right. Sunshine, a bit warmer, not windy. 67 Fargo, a whole lot better than 57 yesterday's high temp. Wahpeton 64. And in west central Minnesota, maybe not quite as warm as you'd like, but certainly warmer than yesterday. Just as sunshiny, a warmer, dry, not windy kind of day. Lovely day to be out there picking the wood ticks off. Northwestern Minnesota, ditto. Sunshine, less cold. And again, a little bit warmer than the west central parts of Minnesota. Northeast North Dakota also warmer, near 70 for Cavalier and Grafton, and most everybody else in northeastern North Dakota, north of Highway 2. For a change, you're warmer. All right, the far southern end of the valley, clear now, but we have some clouds starting in South Dakota, southern Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, Missouri, and Arkansas, all with some rain and, yes, even thunderstorms continuing in the southern end of the valley. Here are the current temperatures. Park Rapids at 32. Got Valley City 34, everybody in North Dakota above the 32-degree mark, and same for the Lake of the Woods area now. A little bit of sunshine sure helped a lot. Park Rapids at 32 again, the coolest at the moment. Grand Forks is at 37, and Fargo-Moorhead also at 37. And now a traffic report from Al Ahmed.
Our commute got off to kind of a slow start, Mick, but overall things have definitely picked up. We're going to call it moderate to thick traffic out here on Interstate 29. Interstate 94 traffic is actually quite busy, quite a bit busier than that, particularly westbound. 3 stalled vehicles this morning. We have one on southbound Interstate 29 just south of the tri-level. We have one on eastbound Interstate 94, a little ways east of South University Drive. And now we have a semi that is stopped or stalled. I don't know which it is, but anyway, it's sitting there with its flashers on just west of the 45th Street ramp on Interstate 94. So make sure you're looking out for these stalled vehicles. And remember, if you pull off on those shoulders and you get off onto the gravel or the mud shoulders as they are, you're liable to find yourself in trouble because they are awfully, awfully wet. That's traffic. Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
Another reminder for drivers in Fargo, part of 17th Avenue South in the Prairiewood neighborhood, that's a busy road over to West Acres, will be shut down for your morning rush hour today. The eastbound lane between 32nd and 33rd Streets will be blocked for tree removal. It's expected to reopen in time for your evening commute.
The Archdiocese of St. Paul in Minneapolis has placed an active priest on a leave of absence after receiving an allegation of past sexual abuse. The Archbishop says there is a credible allegation that Reverend Gerald Dvorak sexually abused a minor back in the 1970s. Now, Dvorak released a statement saying he has never abused anyone. He's been pastor in Richfield since 2011, but has worked in many posts since 1978.
A Valley company's website is back up after being hacked by an Islamic group yesterday. Perham, Minnesota-based Arvig Communications provides internet, TV, phone, and security for more than 60,000 homes in Minnesota, but says customers won't be affected. We spoke with the Islamic hackers on Facebook. You can read about it on our website. Just head to valleynewslive.com. Just click on the hot button. 2
of the Minnesota men accused of trying to join ISIS are now charged with student loan fraud. Investigators say Hamza Ahmed and Hanad Musi used more than $1,000 from federal student loan accounts to buy plane tickets. Now, 7 young Minnesota friends will eventually be tried together for allegedly trying to join the terror group. 5 of the defendants are expected in court today. Lawmakers in Minnesota will be headed back to work in St. Paul for a special session. Governor Mark Dayton yesterday vetoed the education budget because he says it falls way short of what's needed.
Dayton wants a pre-kindergarten program for all 4-year-olds at a cost of $400 million. Lawmakers left it out of the budget, saying some districts complained about the cost to add the program to their schools. The first female general for the North Dakota National Guard will be appointed today.
Colonel Giselle Wills has served with the Guard for 32 years and will get the honor at a ceremony in Bismarck. Later this month, she leaves for a 1-year tour in Sarajevo, Bosnia. There, she'll serve as the commander and senior military representative of the NATO headquarters.
From hamburgers to pies, we're finding small towns around the Red River Valley that are serving up some big flavors.
Yeah, hamburgers, pies, caramel rolls, everything in between. This morning, the Valley Today's Christy Larson has been checking out the Tower City Cafe in Tower City, North Dakota, and joins us live with one more delicious sneak peek into the kitchen. Christy?
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. I have to say it's been a really delicious morning, and as you can see, my pie is all done. It's freshly baked, it's still warm, and it's going to be one that I'm going to buy here and bring back with you guys. And we do have some caramel rolls that are being packed up to you. And Travis, who are they bought to from?
It was the Calorans.
The Calorans, and they said specifically that they wanted them to go back for Kyle and Lisa and Mick, so it seems like let's give them a little wave. Thanks, guys, for those caramel rolls, but why would you tell people to stop by?
Well, you know, to get our good sweets, our homemade food. We're open 6 a.m. to 10. Great breakfast, great lunch, great snacks, as you can see.
I was going to say, I think I've been drooling over everything from the pies over there all the way to the treats that you have in the display case behind me too. And I think the best thing is that you guys really do put a lot of work into making everything as fresh as it can be.
We definitely do. We like to do everything from scratch, nothing store-bought. Just the way it used to be done and should be done.
And you guys are located right off the highway. I mean, you exit and you guys are right there for people. So convenient for them to stop by as well.
We are. It's the first thing you can see. The big building on the corner.
Just off of exit 307. That's what I've been saying all morning long. And Kyle and Lisa, they do have another new treat, some banana bread French toast that they made for me this morning. And again, we got to say thanks to those guys for sending you guys back some caramel rolls. They heard you guys kind of like some treats, so they thought they might as well send you guys some back.
They know us well.
They're like, they beg all morning. Someone just give them a caramel roll, so they stop begging, although they have new best friends in us today.
I know. Put something in their mouth to make them shut up. We'll make it a caramel roll. That'll be easy.
That works.
The Tower City Cafe, well worth the drive down I-94. You can even call ahead and pre-order your pies, which is a good idea around some of those holiday times.
Memorial Day weekend. Get some of the other goodies, too.
Well, after 33 years on late night television, a legend is saying goodbye. David Letterman will sign off for the last time tonight. Last night, funny man Bill Murray was there for the first show, but visited late night again last night, and well, he sort of popped out of a cake. I guess fell out of a cake.
It's a nice face dive there. Sidekick Paul Schaefer calls Letterman a dream boss and says his time on the show was a life-changing experience. Schaefer expects tonight's final broadcast will be a pretty serious goodbye. Do you want to stay updated on breaking news and weather alerts wherever you go? Be sure to sign up for our Valley News Live text alerts. Just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on that text alerts button for all the details.
All right, let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Women do this more than men when it comes to driving.
Drive on empty. Guilty. I do that all the time. It drives my husband crazy, too. Even the light comes on, I'm like,
I'm going to push it.
I have a few miles left.
Have you run out of gas?
Yes.
Is it the excitement or what is it?
I don't know. It's like I procrastinate.
Yeah.
I'll get there, but I got other things to do.
It's exciting too, isn't it?
Except for when you run out of gas.
Yeah. All right, quick check of our forecast, which brings on a beautiful morning. Nice one here, although cool, but just a couple degrees above the frost point. 61 at noon makes it warmer than yesterday's 57 Fargo. Mostly sunny, nice day, topping out about just under 70 for the day.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in 25 minutes.
Have a great Wednesday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.